So let us go. First things first. Let's go to this phone book and look up the New Yorker. I'm sure I don't hear my keyboard typing, but
yep, there's a listing for the New Yorker. Their main office is in Midtown.
Alright, and let us... Can we call him? Heck yeah, call Jack, call two bodyguards. Maybe I should have just called these guys earlier. Let's call New Yorker. We need Mitchell. Was Mitchell, right?
Thank you for calling the New Yorker. How can I help you?
Hello, yes. I'm trying to reach a reporter named Mitchell.
Let's see now. Mitchell. We have a Joseph Mitchell on staff. Is that him?
I guess it's worth a try. Is he in?
Yes, he is. Hold, please.
He's not answering. Maybe I should go up there in person.
In the middle of the night. That seems... whatever. Seems whatever. Let's do that and get out of here.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
So we're on our way to the New Yorker to talk to Mitchell.
Yeah.
I assume this is Mitchell.
Can I help you?
Are you Mr. Mitchell?
I sure am.
I'm Lauren Blackwell.
Well, do come in, Miss Blackwell.
Old school reporter too. Your suspenders and your glasses. Let's... I have suspicions? What are my suspicions? Let's ask for
I
help.
was hoping that you could help me.
Well, I'll do what I can. What is this regarding? Are you a reporter, or...?
I am doing research.
No, I'm just doing some research.
See. You're a student.
More a student
Sure.
of life.
Aren't we all? So what can I do for you, Miss Blackwell?
Let's ask about his work.
So how long have you been working here?
Do you always ask such personal questions?
I'm just curious about the
How
sort
is
of
that
work
personal?
I write about people, Miss Blackwell.
you do. What sort of people?
Not the famous sort. Just ordinary people, like you or me.
Ordinary people.
I'm not ordinary.
I find that amusing.
Oh, not at all.
Alright, so we didn't get very well with that. Let's ask about Isaac Brown.
I'd like to talk about Isaac Brown.
Isaac. You knew Isaac?
Sort of, yes. I'm looking into his death.
Really? That was almost 5 years ago. Why the
I'm a
sudden
bad
interest?
friend.
Let's just say that I have a personal interest in clearing it up. Anything else you can tell me about Isaac? Why do you want to write about him?
I don't want to go too in depth. Out of respect, you understand?
Sure.
Don't
I
be
was
like that.
drawn to him for the same reasons I'm drawn to anybody I write about. I felt he had a story that could reach people, enrich them, perhaps learn from.
Really?
Miss Blackwell, spend some time talking to the poor and the downtrodden. Walk down the Bowery and speak to the half-wits and the have-nots. In 1 hour, you'll learn more from them than you would from a lifetime of schooling.
Okay, so that's about him.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't come here simply to interview
Then why'd
me.
you say I beg your
I'm
pardon?
afraid I'd make a poor interview subject.
Doubt that.
So what was Isaac's story? I know he played in a band called the C-Sharps. Then something obviously went wrong. What was it?
Listen, have you tried asking Mr. Sharp?
Yes. He's not talking.
I don't blame him. He's probably feeling guilty.
Guilty?
For what?
Why?
He has his reasons.
Could you, I don't know,
Tell me.
what those reasons are?
I can't do that.
Of
Why not?
course he can't.
Keep going.
Mr. Mitchell, I need to know what happened.
Listen, I don't like this. I don't feel
Don't care what you
comfortable
like.
talking about people without their consent. I
Dude's
won't
dead.
say any more about Isaac or his sister.
Sister.
Sister?
Please, I'm not going to say anymore.
You are
Who was
difficult.
Isaac's sister?
I told you, not another word.
Well, you're a pain, aren't you? Alright, let's go. Oh, so that's the
I'd
arc
like
about
to
Isaac.
read your piece about Isaac.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you there. I never published it.
You didn't?
No, it seemed a bit in bad taste.
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
Thank you, Joey. Ooh, don't say it like that,
Since
though.
when do reporters care about
You
bad
did.
taste?
You don't have a high opinion of journalists, do you?
Well, you hear things.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm well aware of the stereotype. I've written about deceased persons before when I felt it was in the public's interest. But Isaac, well, I felt the man deserved some peace.
If you felt his story could reach people, enrich them, as you say, why didn't you publish the story?
Listen, Miss
Yeah,
Blackwell,
Mitchell.
Isaac didn't just die. He was
So?
murdered. Someone reached around his neck and strangled the life right out of him. That puts a bit of a damper on the story I wanted to tell.
So
Which was
nobody
what?
will hear the story.
All my notes on him have been destroyed. Isaac's story might not have reached the people, but it reached me. Maybe that's enough.
What if it helped you? It might help somebody
I think
else.
that's all for now.
Alright, you have a good night now.
You were difficult. Let's go back and ask Cecil about the sister. Alright, back to Johnny Ivory's. I keep wanting to go back to Black Records, and that's not right. Hey, Cecil. So we just discovered. Did we combine anything? Can we combine these? I'm assuming
So
not.
Isaac Brown had a sister. The plot thickens.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't see any connection.
You don't see any connection between the reporter who wrote about the dead guy's life and the dead guy. What is wrong with you?
Cecil,
What?
Sister.
I need to speak to you about Isaac's sister.
That's it! You
Uh-oh.
crossed the line, sister. It was fun for a while, but now it's time for you to leave.
Ooh, now you've done it.
Oh, contempt, temper.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Sorry ain't enough, sister. Leave.
I'll leave, but I'll be back.
You really have a way with the fellas, kid. Ah, don't sweat it. His bark is worse than his bite.
Alright, so she's getting nowhere. Let's try Joey. We hadn't talked to him in a while. Did he look at him?
I know that expression. Only time a man gets a look like that is when he's hung up over a woman. Go easy on him, huh? I think he cares more about that gal than he lets on.
Oh, okay. So Cecil was dating homegirl, maybe? Let's ask him
You
about
just
it.
don't give up, do you?
Mm-mm.
We need to talk.
About
You
love.
loved her, didn't you?
Of course I loved her. She was our heart and soul. I would have... Damn you, woman. Damn you. I just want to play this piano and forget she ever existed. Why don't you just leave me alone?
Press the point.
So what happened, C? It's very important that you tell me.
All right. I don't know who you are or why you're so interested, but you're never going to leave me alone, are you?
No, I won't. You were in a band together, right?
Yeah, we had a band. Smart girl. Then she died. Then he died. End of story.
Right, tell me about her.
How did you meet Isaac's sister?
First of all, her name was Sarah. I was looking to
How'd you
start a
meet
band,
Sarah?
and I saw them perform together. She could sing like it was magic. Such energy, such life, such a waste.
And
What was
him?
Isaac really like?
That fat bastard. He was good on the sax, but that was the end of his good points. He drank, he was violent, he was useless in every other way. But Sarah could calm him down. She was the only one. If it wasn't for Sarah, I never would have kept him around.
About that reporter.
I know nothing else about that man. Southern guy. Talked real slow. Asked a bunch of questions. Just leave it, okay?
Okay, anything else we got?
See you later.
Yeah. You know, all this talk reminds me of something. Sarah
What's
and
that?
Isaac would always play this song.
Really?
Yeah, a duet. At the end of every show.
She'd sing and he'd play the saxophone?
No, she'd actually play the piano, if you can believe it. She wasn't great, but she loved playing with Isaac, and Isaac loved that silly song. They never let me join them, but that was okay. It was kind of sweet, in a way. Oh well.
So, tell me about this song.
Cecil.
What?
Could
What
you...
was the duet that Isaac and Sarah
Play
used
it?
to play?
Oh, that. It was just a short little thing. Isaac would just improv the whole thing. But Sarah's was always the same. Went something like... After Sarah died, Isaac would play gigs, but refused to leave the stage. He'd blow on his sax,
like
playing
now.
anything that came to mind. Feet planted like a statue.
He'd just keep playing?
He'd play forever if I didn't get 4 guys to drag him off. I think he was waiting for Sarah to play with him. He was supposed to finish each show with her and, well, in his heart, he refused to believe she was dead.
Wow, that's...
Can you play that song again?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So this took me a while to figure out, like forever. So take the machine and record the song.
I think I've recorded enough. Somebody is already playing it.
So as we learned, back when he was alive, Isaac used to get on stage and, play and stand there and wait for his sister. His sister was dead. Wait for her to play piano. Which is kind of like what he is doing right now. Right? So let us go back to our ghost.